Is AI driving for dollars a scam? Are people actually doing deals with it? Let's talk about it. I'm Arman, one of the co-founders of Appraiva, the world's first AI driving for dollars app. And in this video, I'm gonna run through how our customers are using this AI driving for dollars, if they're actually closing deals with it, how they're doing so, and where other customers may be failing in using this type of data. Over the last 12 months, we've been building the world's first AI driving for dollars app, and we've had hundreds of customers test it out at this point. A lot of people are skeptical coming into demos with us, wondering, is this, some sham? And they're, just rightfully skeptical about AI. We've seen everything from the best to the worst cases of using this type of data, and what some of the customers that are having a lot of success are doing right, and what others who are having less success are doing wrong. And here in this video, I'm gonna go through a few examples. Let's start with the reasons why people are successful with AI driving for dollars and what they're doing with this data to actually make it work for them to find deals. First and foremost, any type of marketing is a numbers game. So having enough volume and scanning enough properties is the first step. If you scan a zip code and you scan 10,000 properties, you might find 800 to 1,000 distressed property leads to market to. And that's actually a meaningful amount of volume to get some traction. Whereas if you just scan maybe a single zip code and you find 50 sort of rundown property leads, that's just not enough volume to get meaningful traction and to get enough leads to get to a deal. Number two is choosing the right areas. Similar to physical driving for dollars, if you go and drive around a really upscale, nice neighborhood, you're just simply not gonna find any distressed properties. You wanna target neighborhoods that are up and coming, that are maybe a little bit older, but still desirable, that have some distress and that you can find buyers for if you're wholesaling. The third is using the right buy box filters. If you sign up with us, for example, and you have a limited amount of credits, you don't want to waste those credits on properties that are recent construction, that are in really nice condition. Those properties will not turn into leads for you. You don't want to scan properties that were recently transacted on, that someone just bought, because they're not going to sell it to you. The next thing is using proper skip tracing. So the data is only as good as the actual phone numbers for the sellers. You can have the best data in the world, but if you skip trace it with bad skip tracing and you have numbers that are not accurate, then you won't get in touch with the right homeowner and your lead is a dead end. It won't go anywhere. The next is have the right systems in place. So this means have a way to track the data, have a CRM, have a sales process where you follow up. This is one of the things that a lot of folks coming into the business don't have when they're just getting started, and as a result, don't get the most out of their data. And the last thing is tracking your KPIs, tracking metrics, so that over time you can actually figure out where you're falling short and improve the process, optimize, maybe change the filters, try different areas, right? But unless you're tracking these things, it's difficult to actually make any meaningful improvements. We had a customer scan 60,000 properties in a city in the Midwest, and they took the top 2,000 properties, they ran them through a direct mail campaign, and within the first 2-3 weeks, they had locked up 2 deals under contract and 8x'd their spend with us. Another customer of ours scanned about 17,000 properties in Illinois and took the top 1,500 properties, threw it in an automated SMS campaign, and within the first week, they had 3 properties under contract. Some customers, they come into this with the expectation that they'll get a deal within the first 30 days, and they're only scanning a couple zip codes. It's really not enough volume to get meaningful traction on your list. And then beyond that, they're sending one letter, or they're calling these people once, and if they don't pick up, then they're sort of abandoning the lead. You need multiple touch points with a prospective seller to actually get in touch with them oftentimes. Having a breakdown of these metrics helps us optimize as you go along so that you can improve the results. But if you're not tracking, if you're not following up, if you're not even pulling enough data to begin with, then you're sort of setting yourself up for failure. These are driving for dollars leads at the end of the day. We're just giving you a more efficient way to find them. Ultimately, it's your job to reach these prospective sellers and figure out why the property is in a state that it's in and what situation may be going on. I think the biggest misconception that people have the moment that they hear AI is that there's something crazy magical, like some black box of algorithms that they don't understand. At the end of the day, all we're doing is just looking at the image of the property and analyzing its distress level the same way you would if you were physically driving for dollars. They're just delivered to you in a much more efficient way where you don't have to leave your house to go get them. I think AI and just the use of technology and data is definitely the future of real estate investing. Finding prospective sellers before everyone else requires you to make some sort of predictions. And these AI models, both ones that are algorithmic, but also ones that interpret visual data, they will make your life a lot easier by using them to make these predictions, but also allow you to do them at scale so that you can ultimately get an edge and dominate your market. The best way to get started with Appraiva's AI Drive for Dollars is to first have the right systems in place, already have some sort of marketing ongoing so that you can just work these leads right into your existing workflow. People are doing real deals with AI Driving for Dollars. So if you want to learn more and stay tuned, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.